Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Pages and Me. My name is Jolene and in this video we are going to pick the first TBR for 2026 and it is the January TBR. And if you saw the video, I picked 100 physical books from my TBR and put it on the shelf, and in 2026 I want to focus on the shelf to read all of these books that I picked. Some of them are random and some of them were pre-thought about it, so I haven't decided how I'm going to choose my first TBR, but I did decide with myself that I was going to focus on 4 book series, so I'm going to pick those first and I will show you. So this one is the first one, and this is the Vampire Academy series. There's also a movie about the first book, Vampire Academy in English. This is the Dutch version. This is book 4 I need to read. So this is an omnibus 3-in-1, but I'm going to read Bloedbelofte, book number 4 in the series. And yeah, there's also, if I finish this one, another series and we follow another vampire, her life, and those books are over here, but you need to read Vampire Academy first. So the first book. Then the next book I choose is this one. This is Psycho Fae by Jasmine Metz, and in July, I think, I bought the Psycho Shifter, The Cruel Shifter first, and I read book 1. So this is 2 through 6 are on my shelves over here. And these exist out of like 2 trilogies. And you see, this is the first one because it is purple, and then in the second trilogy there is more blue. And you also saw in the videos on the back there's like a snake that connects them. So I'm excited to read this one. Then I am going to put this book on the TBR. This is the Shadowhunters universe from Cassandra Clare. This is book 3. This is also the Dutch version. I also have, and those are behind, are the we have like 2 trilogies. One of them is this one, the Clockwork, the Infernal Devices trilogy, and the Dark Article. So those are also on there, and I'm wanting to read them in the order. So I need to read the first 3, then you go to the Internal Devices, and then you go back, and I'm not really sure how I will read them, but I'm planning on reading all of them. And I'm not really sure. We have 12 months. I'm going to count. Okay, so I should be fine. 1 book a month of the series should be fine. There are 10 on there. There are also other books about them, but I don't have those, so I can read them later or maybe in between. I'm not so sure. And then we also have this one. This is a YA, The School of Good and Evil, but I already read this one in Dutch, so then I bought the English version, the complete series, so I don't need to read this one. but I wanted them on there, but I'm now going to place it on my book cart, so it's gone. I don't see that many books. Then it is, if I'm right, this one, The School for Good and Evil, a World Without Princes. This is then book 2 in the series. There are also 6 books in them, and I think then there's like a duology after it, but I'm not sure. So we have our first 4 books, and if you split 100 books between 12 months, it's like 8 books. But I'm going to pick every month, or at least for January, 10 books, because I want to give myself options, and maybe I read one month more than the other month. I don't think I will hit my goal, but you never know. So I'm going to think about how I will pick the other 6 books. It won't be of here, it will be of the other books, so I'm going to put you down and pick some. Have a way how I will pick those and read those books. I have decided how I wanted to pick my books for the 6 other books for January, and it will be a mix of the spinning wheel and the prompts I put in my reading journal of 2026. This is the Storygraph Reading Challenge 2026. I put some prompts in there. There are 38 of them, and I put number 1 through 38 over here. So I will just spin you, maybe put some noise on. We'll see. Number 4, and number 4 is a non-fiction book. There are no non-fiction books on here. They are all fiction. So I can do that one, but we are going to spin again. So, number 26. Number 26 is a book about college. So I will look through my books I picked about college. I found 2 books that is about college, and the first of all one I found was this one. The first one is The Test, and I listened to that book. I liked it, kinda Divergent meet The Hunger Games. This is book 2, this is Dutch. So this is an option. And then we also have this one, The Air Awakens series by Elisa Kova. And I read book 1 and 2, so Air Awakens and Fire Fallen. Yeah. The next one is Earth's Ending, and you see that over here. So this is a thick book, but the books are like 300 pages long. So now I have to choose. And yesterday I told myself if I get a chance to pick this one, I'm going to pick this one before any other books. So this will be the first book picked by the spinning wheel and the prompts I picked before. So this one is going back on the shelves again. So now we're going to spin again. Number 28. And number 28 is a book by an author I have read before. So a lot of the books. You know, I'm kind of in the vibe to pick some smaller books. Did I read one of these before? Okay. Well, I wanted to pick one of the smaller books, and there aren't many of that. Most of them are thicker, and since I have quite a thick reading month, like 10 books a month, trying to hit them is a lot. But I got this series, Sinners of Saint, from my parents, and they got it in Turkey. So I read the first one. Book 1 was Fishes, and book 2 is Ruckus. So what is this about? Oh, Rosie has an illness, and sometimes she conquers it and sometimes she doesn't. And I think she falls for her sister's ex-boyfriend. Yeah, interesting to see where this is going, and it is 360 pages, so it's okay. We are going to spin again. Number 2. Number 2 is a book originally written in a foreign language. So I need to read a translated book. So that will probably be a Dutch book, because most of them will be translated from English. And I have a lot of options, and I'm not sure what I'm in the mood for. Okay, so we are going back to this book to study. So book 2 in the trilogy from the tests. So this isn't also a very big one, less than, a little bit over 300 pages. So I think it was originally written in English. Independent Study was the original name. So we have now 3 books, so let's go again. Yes. Number 7. And number 7 is a standalone fantasy, so a standalone. I don't have that many. This is probably one of the only standalones I have on my TBR I picked. So, and is it a fantasy? Yes, romance. It's a romantasy. It's about witches, if I'm not wrong. So, what else? No, I'm going to pick this one. I won't make it myself harder than it needs to be. This one. Number 5. Number 6. I accidentally pressed again, but number 6 is started on the 26th of the month. No, we are going to skip that one. And it is number 38 if you want to see which one that got picked. So I'm going to do that one. Age gap. Okay guys, I found finally a book with an age gap, which was surprisingly hard to find. And this is A Course Dark and Lonely by Bridget Kemmer. And the age gap, I think, is because Prince Ran is forced to repeat the autumn of his 18th year over and over. So I guess he is a few hundred years old. So, but it is an age gap. Should be fine. So I need to spin one more time. Well, at least to find a good book that fits that one. Let's go. Number 32. And that is Small Town. Well, this is someone who comes from the countryside, so this could be considered a small town. So I probably will try and read this one. So we have our 6 other books. I'm going to put them in the book rate and we're going to go through them again. Okay, I have put you a bit closer so you can see the books good. You do fall down a bit. I'm sorry about that. So more like this. So these are the first 4 books on the series I want to focus on. We have Vampire Academy, book number 4, Jasmine Mess with the Cruel Shifters universe, book number 2, Shifters, the Shadowhunters universe, book number 3. Then we have the School of for Good and Evil, book number 2. So those are the main books I want to focus on. Then we have the Air Awakens series, and that we are now on book number 3, Earth's End, if I'm correctly. We have this one, Ruckus by L.G. Chen, so book number 2. Then we had a standalone, and for that one I picked this one, One for My Enemy by Olivia Blake. An age gap was A Curse So Dark and Lonely. Then Wings I picked because we need a small town. And then the last book that didn't fit in front but it needs to be in back will be The Study, because I needed a translated book. So these are the 10 books I picked for my first TBR for 26. So hopefully I will finish them. I probably won't, but I need to read these. I need to finish them. And I still have a lot of books to read. Also, my December TBR isn't that going that well, but it's okay. We don't mind. So thank you for watching. Bye.